Hello, how are you?
Hey, how you doing?
Yeah, great, thank you. Are you excited about today?
Oh man, I'm so excited. I mean, it's not every day you get to play an iconic character and then come to the Prince Charles, you know?
So what drew you to this script?
Are you kidding me? I mean, this is like a legendary character. No, seriously, the script wasn't just like an ordinary Peter Pan script. I mean, I think they totally flipped like the story on its head, really gave this darker element to Peter Pan, which I think has always kind of existed, you know? It is an inherently dark story about a kid that flies to other children's windows and, you know, takes children off to a magical place and kills adults. You know, it's a very dark story, and I think, you know, Scott and Reese have done a great job kind of turning it on its head, and this Psycho Pan was just such a layered character, so I kind of really enjoyed reading about that and getting my teeth into the psychology of this guy.
Was Peter Pan ever a favourite of yours in the Disney kind of world?
Oh, absolutely. I mean, yeah, I had several Disney favourites, you know, but Peter Pan was always kind of like one of those magical characters. I mean, every child wanted to be Peter Pan, right? To live without consequence, you know, not listen to your parents and all this kind of stuff. So, yeah, man, it's good.
So since Winnie the Pooh came out as well, the Blood and Honey, obviously it seems to be expanding more. I know this is part of the Poohniverse, but what do you think of other people against it who love Disney films so much?
Sorry.
What's your thoughts on other people who are like, why are you changing the Disney fairy tale lifestyle into like a horror?
Yeah, okay, yeah. So firstly, Disney did a great adaptation of the original writings. For example, with Peter Pan was originally written by J.M. Barrie as a play, and then that play can be interpreted so many different ways within those writings, and Disney took that and turned it into a very lovable childhood cartoon, whereas we've taken the writings and turned it on its head into a horror. So, you know, I think there's a lot of, you know, great directors out there that said that there's a lot of stories that have already been told, but if you want to tell it in your way, then do that. It's just good cinema.
So what do you reckon the audience are going to take away from this?
New friendships, new experiences, a great role. The experience to play such an iconic character as this in such an iconic story. You know, I'm absolutely blessed. You know, I'm a father of 3 myself, and my kids are not going to be watching this film, not for a very long time. But just the opportunity to be a part of this is, you know.
What was it like on set as well? Was it, obviously it's a horror film, was there any moments you were a bit like, this is going to be really great? There seems to be a scene on the bus. How do those kids take it?
The kids were amazing. Like we actually had quite a lot of fun. You know, and I think you have to be with kids. You have to be very positive on set. You have to be very light-hearted, and then as soon as the cameras start rolling, you know, you have to change. And they kind of understood that. So I made very sure that, like, in between takes, like, we were all having a bit of fun and laughing and joking, because you have to, right? You have to. But on set was great. I think, you know, it was a very safe space to work, considering all the horrific stuff we had to do. A lot of challenging days, a lot of long night shoots. It was a massive challenge, but anything worthwhile doing is never easy.
Gore factor wise, what are we expecting out of 1 to 10?
Gore factor? I know for a fact there's quite a bit of gore in this film, but they are very strategically placed, and I'm really happy to say that there's a lot more story to this movie than there is just a gore fest. You know, it's not just your everyday slasher. There's deeper characters and story, and I'm excited for that.
And one last question, because I know you have to go, but what can we expect from you in the future?
So I've just finished, we just wrapped on a movie called Galamir, which is a dark fantasy movie. Obviously I'm back here with these guys because we're doing this Twisted Childhood universe, so Peter Pan is definitely coming back for that. We're going to get quite a few villains on villains fight scenes, and I'm really looking forward to that. And I'm really interested to see how Scott takes those characters. I want to see where he pushes those characters out of their comfort zone. So I'm really excited to read that script.
Amazing. Well, thank you so much and enjoy tonight.
And you. Thank you, mate. Bye-bye.